Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
Open the hood, reach down, pull the release. Located far down here by your left foot where it would rest. Pull it open, release the secondary latch, just push up on it, lift it up, put this down for a second. The hood has two positions, normal position, and then if you open it further, there is a second service position here. I'll put it there for now. Remove the 8 push clips from the upper grille cover. Just start on one side, pry it up with a small plastic screwdriver, pry it up with a small flat bladed screwdriver. Pry up in the middle, it unlocks the clip. You can pry up on the outside to unlock it. You may need to get a trim clip tool that can help to unlock it. Pull it right out. Just repeat that for all of them. The last one here. Pull this cover off. It slides behind the grille, just lift it up. Slide it out from the chrome grille and from underneath the fenders. Slide it off of the safety lock and put it aside. I'm going to lift the vehicle up to get to the clips under the bumper. You could do this with the vehicle on the ground, but in order to show you, we're going to put it up in the lift so it's easier to see. On both sides of the car, there's a Phillips head screw up in this recessed opening. We're going to remove that. I'll repeat that for the other side. There are 10 push clips on the front edge of the bumper. These remove just like the ones up top. Use a small flat bladed screwdriver. Push out the middle. And pry them out of the bumper. They get filled up with dirt. Sometimes they're hard to unlock. Just pry them open with a small flat bladed screwdriver, then get the trim clip tool in there. Kind of work them open. Work along the edge, find all the clips, pull them out. They might break. You might have to replace them. They get brittle with age. Front bumper is sitting on 2 pins on either side. Just kind of pop it up like that. And over here, that's the front. Now it'll come to one side and pull it straight out. It's gonna sound like it's breaking, but you're just pulling it off of the clips. Just work it down around the headlight. Sure it's off of that pin, doesn't pop back on. Do the same for the other side. Give it a bit of a swift tug. And now I'm going to get off those pins, support it, and pull it up straight off of the vehicle. The headlights are bolted in. This is part of the bumper bracket. It's going to come out with the headlight. There's a 10mm bolt here, a 10mm bolt here, and a 10mm bolt here. There's also a 10mm bolt that's under the bracket, bolting this bracket to the headlight, which is why we're going to remove the headlight and the bracket all as one piece. I'm going to spray some rust penetrant on these. Start with this one on the top. I have to just slide the plastic out of the way. That one came right out. Remove this one. So the bolt that came out here does have a shoulder to it. I'm going to make sure that we're going to reuse this bolt in the same spot. Move this bolt here. It also has a shoulder. We're going to reuse that in the same spot. Headlight assembly is now free. It's going to slide straight out of the fender. So it came off of these pins that were in the top. I'm going to slide the bracket up and over this, and then just kind of maneuver it out. Once we have it out, I'll just support it. Push this tab in on both sides to unlock it. And unplug all the lights. Push down the locks. Pull them off. Same for this one. Same for this one. Sometimes you have to push in because they get filled with dirt. Push down this tab here. I'm going to use a small flat-bladed screwdriver to push in the lock. Pull the connector out. Pull the headlight right out of the vehicle. Here's our original headlight that we pulled from our vehicle. It's got UV damage, it's yellow, it's crazing, it's got internal damage. It's time to be replaced. It has the bracket still attached to it. This is our brand new headlight from 1AAuto.com. I can actually pull the protective plastic wrap off of it. It's perfect and new. We'll need to reattach the bracket to reuse it. You need to adjust the aim of your headlight. You can turn this bolt here to adjust it up or down. But this will work great and fit great in your vehicle. I'm going to reuse this bracket. There are two bolts, 10mm bolts on the underside of it. Bolts to the headlight housing. Use a 10mm socket ratchet extension. Loosen these up. Take the bolt out. Do the same for this one. Take the bracket off. Don't need this headlight anymore. Reinstall the bracket onto the new headlight. Put the bolts back in. Tighten these down. Don't need to over tighten them, they're just going the little metal inserts into the plastic. Just like that. This is ready to be installed in the vehicle. This procedure will be the same for the driver's side. Before you put the headlight back in, make sure you plug all the lights back in. So I'll clip that into place. Plug in the marker light bulb over here. Plug in the low beam bulb. It'll click when it locks into place. Plug in the high beam bulb. Just like that. And the turn signal bulb over here. I'll slide the headlight back into the fender. It has two pins here that need to slide into two openings in the fender. At the same time, we need to also maneuver it down this way. Just kind of gently get it in there. Let's see if I can put this up just like that. Trying to get these pins up into place without breaking them. Just slide it in like that. So now the headlight's in place. Push it into those little pins that are in there. Make sure we get it up like that. Put the shoulder bolt back into this one here, it came out of, get it lined up. Tighten it down into place. The non-shouldered bolt went on top. I need to move the plastic out of the way. Just tighten that down. It's perfect there. I'll put the other shouldered bolt back into here. Repeat this procedure for the other side. Reinstall the bumper. Go straight on with it. It does have some pins right here that's going to sit on both sides. Helps keep it from falling off. Get the bumper lined up in the brackets. Push it right in, snap it in place. Do the same for both sides. Push the fender liner up in behind the bumper, just like that. Install this Phillips head screw so the bumper doesn't fall off. While I put the push clips back in. Let it get tight, I'll just stop. Do the same for this side. I'm going to go along the bumper now and reinstall all the push clips I removed. Push them back into place. If you have broken ones, you'll replace them. Put the last one in. Now reinstall this upper cover. Put it over the little rubber bumpers. Then this part goes behind the grille. Just gonna have to bend it, flex it. Slides in like that. Do the same for both sides. Place all the push clips. Put the push clips in. Put the hood down. Those are daytime running lights. Parking lights, headlights, high beams.
This is a basic tutorial on how to aim the headlights on your vehicle. Find the axis of your headlights. This is usually indicated with a small dot or the headlight bulb size on the lens. If not, it's the actual center point of your headlight bulb. Transfer this mark to a vertical wall with a preferably dark color that'll allow you to back up 25 feet. Pull up and find the center line of your vehicle as well as the center line of your headlight axis. Mark the wall with the height of the headlights and a straight line going across at that axis height. Back your vehicle up 25 feet from the wall to the front edge of your vehicle's headlights. Turn your headlights on and locate the adjusting screw, usually on the back side of your headlights. You'll want to rotate this until the passenger hotspot or focus of the beam is approximately 2 inches below the line and the driver's side is 4 inches below the line. We change the heights on each side so you can still get a good beam to the off side of the road on the passenger side and have the driver's side low enough to not blind oncoming traffic.
Quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.